Check it out, it's the 2023 Nissan Z, and yes, you heard me correctly, it is just Z. For whatever reason, the automaker has decided to get rid of the number like an underperforming stock. Speaking of which, I've got some Nikola shares I'm looking to sell. Even though it's based on the same architecture as its predecessor, which is pretty ancient at this point, the 7th generation Z is about 80% new. As before, it's designed to be approachable and familiar, modern yet classic at the same time, but what does that mean? Well, you get a long hood and short deck, traditional sports car styling cues. There's a bit of first gen Z in the profile, and those taillights were inspired by the Z32 model from the 1990s, and they look really cool. On the performance front, expect thoroughly modern powertrains and a retuned chassis that promises better stability and a smoother ride, along with improved sound isolation, especially on models equipped with active noise cancellation. But now for some nuts and bolts figures. Between its front fenders, the new Z is powered by a 3-liter twin-turbocharged V6, a lovely little engine borrowed from Infinity's Red Sport 400 models. Here it delivers 400 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. That is 68 more horses, powers, and 80 additional torques compared to the outgoing non-Nismo 370Z. It's a big upgrade. Aft of the engine's bell, housing a close ratio 6-speed manual transmission with an Exidy high-performance clutch is standard, but if driving with 3 pedals is simply too much work, first of all, shame on you. Second, a 9-speed automatic gearbox with launch control is available. Now, Nissan won't share an official 0 to 60 figure, but I've got to think this car will do the deed in 4 seconds or maybe even less. All right, so inside the new Z here, my first impression is they've done a pretty damn good job with this interior. Some high quality materials, the vents feel great, and then I love this blue colored upholstery that they've used on the doors, seats, and dashboard. That may be a little bit gaudy for some of you out there, but in this instance with the blue paint job on this car, I think it looks great. You also get 3 analog gauges right here on the dashboard, a classic Z car touch. So you've got one for boost pressure, another for turbo speed, and then the third one here is voltage. Beyond that, another retro-inspired touch is the steering wheel, which sort of brings to mind an old school deep dish wheel, if you know what I'm talking about. What is not a throwback, however, is in-cabin technology. So an 8-inch touchscreen is standard, though you can also get a larger 9-incher that includes embedded navigation. Beyond that, a 12.3-inch reconfigurable instrument cluster is also included. Thanks to all that, Nissan's fabled Z car finally moves into the 21st century, but there's even more circuitry and software to talk about. Adaptive cruise control, parking sensors at both ends, and an auto-dimming rearview mirror are just a few amenities that are included at no extra charge. The roster of standard safety features is just as robust. You get blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, automatic high beams, and more. Overall, the kit you get is not too shabby for a sports car. So aside from a special edition Proto spec model, production of these cars is limited to just 240 units. They also feature special 19-inch raise alloy wheels treated to a beautiful bronze finish, which would look pretty nice on a blue Z. They also have yellow interior accents. So beyond the Proto spec version, 2 trims of Z are going to be offered. Sport is sort of the base model, and then the performance trim is the up-level offering. Of course, there's no official pricing or fuel economy information to share right now, but you can look for this exciting fun machine at Nissan dealerships next spring. And if I had to guess on pricing, I'd say this thing is going to start probably right around $40,000. Hey there! You know, we didn't have too much time to shoot this video, but there is so much more to talk about. So for all the juicy details about the 2023 Nissan Z, head on over to our website, theroadshow.com. Hit the link above or in the description box down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you're interested in any Nikola stock, would you let me know, please?